Hi guys, I'm Michelle with Sweet Pea Farm NY, and tonight we're in the barn doing chores and had kind of an unfortunate situation. Michaela noticed that when one of the girls got up from the feed trough that she had a prolapse. And so this is kind of graphic. If you don't want to see something kind of yucky, then look away. But this is what a prolapse looks like. Okay, Michaela doesn't need to get that close to it, but it's basically the wall of her baby coming out area protruding. So this is the second year Amber has done this. The reason we didn't call her last year is because after giving birth to her lambs, whether it's been twins or triplets for this ewe, she's been an exceptional mother. She's raised triplets in the past, and the prolapse goes away upon giving birth. So what we did for her last year and what we're going to do for her today is install this little thing called a uterine spoon. We're going to insert it to keep the prolapse in. We'll tie it to her wool, and if she needs to, she can deliver lambs with this still in there. I think last year we took it out when she went into labor because we saw it coming, and it just, we were there. But if we weren't there and she were to go into labor with this still in, it doesn't prevent her from having any lambs. So initially, we're just going to clean off the area with some warm soapy water. And I wouldn't be doing this if it was just prolapsing and going right back in, but because it's staying out, we want to keep it in so that she's not laying around in like a dirty spot and getting an infection. So we have some handy dandy baling twine that we're going to use to tie to the ends of it to tie it into her wool. And that's it. Here we go. So basically this, sorry sweetheart, this uterine spoon is something I got at Premier years ago. I never used it until last year because I never had to. But somebody's hacking up grain next to us. But I'm gonna tie these to the little, well, I think I might go right through it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna tie these first so that I already have them in place and I can be done with that. And Bizzy's just helping out. Thanks, Biz. Moral support. They do have friends. I feel like they have a social structure, just like cows, like some are closer friends with some than others, so. Okay, so now we've rinsed it off, and with gloved hands, we're just going to try to get her to cooperate. Look out, sister. So replacing the prolapse, and then place the spoon in. Not the most comfortable thing, but it's, and then you want to make sure that you tie it so that it's snug, but not like, obviously, like painful to her. So I just have it in, so it's going to keep the prolapse in, and this is right up to her bum there, but it's not like super tight, like going to hurt her. And then I'm just going to cross it and do a little tie job. I don't know if I can tie it on her wool securely this year, or if I need to do like a harness tie, which I think is what I'm going to do. That way I can ensure that it stays up, and I'm probably going to have to like redo this every day because they don't cooperate and be careful with stuff. They'll do everything they can to get this off, but I'd rather have to retie it every day than have her laying around with a prolapse. So I just tied it to the spoon, they call it, the twine. Okay, so really quickly, I've got the spoon in with the baling twine attached to it. I just brought it up and crossed it over her back, and then wrapped it around each front leg and tied it right there to secure it. And I probably will have to do this again a few times, but hopefully it'll just keep the prolapse in and clean, and hopefully she lambs out soon. She tends to have multiples. I think last year she had twins, but the year before that she had triplets. So the weight of the babies is what causes that prolapse. So it's not necessarily like a genetic thing all the time. If it were a problem where she was prolapsing like a uterine prolapse, then we would certainly cull, because that's not a good thing, and that is genetic. But for now, we're gonna go with hoping that it's just heavy babies and the way that she carries them, and pray that when she has them, it goes away and she's a good mom again. So again, you can get that at Premier One. I'll leave a link to it down below, and you just sanitize it and use it again. So Eloise is 3 weeks old tomorrow, and so far she's going strong. She's had one Bo-C shot. The peacocks are knocking stuff over. She's had one shot of Bo-C last week, and she'll have another booster next week, and she'll be set for a year. So we're really happy with her growth. And Caroline is on lamb watch. She's next door in a pen, so I can watch her on cameras when I'm not close by. So hopefully the rest of lambing kicks in soon. Do you get an itch? Hey guys, I just wanted to mention that when I was taking video of Eloise, I said that she had a booster of Bo-C, and I misspoke. All of our sheep get CD&T annually. Lambs get it at 2 and 4 weeks. Sometimes they get it at 4 and 6 weeks. It just depends on timing and when I remember to do it. So I just didn't want to make any confusion. I did give her a shot of Bo-C. All of our lambs get a tiny shot of Bo-C because New York has selenium deficiency in their soil. So just to be safe, we give them a tiny bit of Bo-C at birth. But what I was referring to boostering is CD&T shot. It's a Clostridium tetanus vaccination. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helps some of you out. Sometimes things seem a lot worse than they really are. So don't freak out. And I hope this is helpful. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and that way you won't miss out on all the exciting things happening on the farm. We're about to have a lot more lambs, and it's Christmas time, and Chloe and I are going to be doing lots of crafts and spinning. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho. Thanks guys so much. Have a Merry Christmas and a great rest of your day.